you will have more faith and belief today, or actually tomorrow, because I'm recording this on Saturday, November 1st. So you could have more faith and belief today as well, because that's also the message that I put up that there is no imposter syndrome, because that is our process of evolving, meaning that we're accepting who we were meant to become. But we're each meant to become something, and it's going to be different for each of us. But we also chose to live at a time where we're moving through a big transition in our world, so it could have been more challenging for all of us to understand our uniqueness, our purpose, and having that faith and belief in ourselves and also in the world. But I'm going to give you something that will have you have that faith and belief, because I have to have it as well. See, we develop it when we step into our authentic selves, when we remember why we were born, when we act upon what we were born to do. Now, that can show up at different times. I will be turning 75 tomorrow on Sunday, and so it's my time now, which is why I'm putting this out and why I am changing. Because when you hold yourself back from what you know you have that you could do in your life, everything goes a little haywire. But you will understand that even at those times, it's helpful. Because whatever we move through in our lives individually, we give to others so they don't have to move through that. My life was a little different, because I went through everything to bring to the world a philosophy that could change anyone's life and would eventually change our world. I didn't believe that. I had a difficult time believing it. But now the proof of that has come about. When we develop new things, which we're all doing now, that's why we have artificial intelligence, and that showed us all that Wilhelm has given us a philosophy that could take any person to understanding who they are, living their purpose, because it shows you that there's a unique plan for every single one. And I had to live it to be able to bring it to the world. We all live something we are meant to bring to the world if we embody who we're meant to become, and for me, that is now. Which is why I am changing all of this, because I know that we could have very different lives and we could have a very different world if we stop hiding who we are. That's when we don't believe what we can accomplish. And when this was given to me so many years ago, I didn't believe any of it. But it also showed up in my life. Everything physically, mentally, emotionally has been healed through this work, but now I can give it to you so you'll understand it. I put up the message for November 2nd, and you will see that there are several things there will give you so much better understanding of yourself, because that's all that Wilhelm wanted, was to have each of us come to self-love. That's what it was. And last year on that date, on November 2nd, you'll see that was the goal. Your goal is self-love. That's for each single person, because we're each born to have these unique lives that should be fruitful. But sometimes we will do things that may seem difficult, challenging, and we move through times like this, but it's still so that we can evolve. All of us, individually and collectively. I just happened to receive the plan that you could do it. But you will understand now, because I didn't understand it before, but now I do, and I can give it to you, and I know that's going to help you understand what might be happening for you and in our world now. We're all evolving. And I will give you this link, and it is You Will Have More Faith and Belief Today and for November 2nd. And here you will see what Wilhelm has given us. I could not have known this would have occurred. And again, I'm saying this for you. You have something, and any struggles, any difficulties that you're having might be because you haven't accepted it, as I didn't. And so there's a time when that will come about, and it may be now for you. And so you will understand that everything that I have gone through, there's so much of it in here, and I'm going to give you this. It's on the site, advicefortoday.com. I'll leave you the links, but you can have all of it. And you will see that this was talking about how we all evolve as humans. This was not just a plan for me. This was a plan for humanity. humanity, and you will read all of that and you will understand. I was just the example. We all are. When we come into the world, there's something that we're meant to do. I just did this in a very different way, but you're supposed to do something as well. And what I'm saying is that you will move through this, and you've all heard that we've all talked about the quantum field, and we think we don't understand what that is, but Wilhelm did. And several messages you'll see that's explained. We live in information, in consciousness, and we decide how we're going to move forward individually and collectively if we break through old barriers, if we break through old limitations. And this was a big limitation for me because I sat down and channeled this and I had no awareness that it was turning into a quantum program because I didn't know I developed that ability. You will find something about yourself that will develop because that's what we're all meant to do as humans, to bring something new so that we can all evolve. Wilhelm gave me this plan that could cause the world to evolve. We just have difficult times believing that. But you'll hear all of it because there's also a channeling session there that was done on November 1st, which said the same thing of last year. But that will say that we just takes time for us to accept and believe. But I have no choice because I already have the results. So I know what you can do. And I held myself back, as you will hear in one recording, because I'm waiting for everyone else to do this. And I'm saying you can heal, you can do all of this. You could become abundant if you accept yourself, and it's a process. So as you go through the document, you will understand the process. And so that's why I'm putting it out now. I didn't know I had done this. You don't know what you have done. And this is something that has never been done before in our world, so it was difficult and challenging for others to accept it, even people who know me or my family, because we've never seen it. Except the result is you become aligned. And I will just say to you, the physical things that I had and all of that are just completely going in a different direction, and it's challenging to explain how that feels, but I know you can accomplish it. We all could because it's all in consciousness. But enjoy this, enjoy the information because it will change your life. See you soon.